Hey everybody, I'm Sifu Bodhi. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're talking Medical Qigong for self-healing. Now if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Now today I wanted to give you a simple practice that you can use anytime you are not feeling well. Whether you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally unwell, if you're just feeling like you need a pick-me-up, if you're just feeling like you're not healing, if you've just had a long day, here is a great program to strengthen your body, to purge stagnations in your energetic meridians and to tonify your body and make a connection to your own chi. Let's get to work. Step the feet slightly wider than shoulder width, bend your knees, tuck your pelvis under, lift from the crown of your head. Oh, the sun is so magic this morning. Let's take a couple cleansing breaths. Deep breath in, visualize gathering white light all around your body as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, pull it down, filling your body, melting all tension down into the ground. In two. And melt. One more, in three. And melt. Now, to heal the body today, we want to make a connection and feel our chi. So we're going to press the center of the palm together, and we're going to give a little rub here for a moment. And once you feel that heat being generated between your palms, I want you to pull it slightly apart and just roll the palm about an inch apart, kind of like you're riding a bike. And just maybe you'll feel a pressure between your palms, like holding two magnets, the same polarity, that repulsion, that pressure. We're going to spend a few moments here just rolling forward, breathing nice and easy in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's make a nice strong connection to our chi before we start to move it and influence it around our body. Now we're going to pull it a little wider apart. Still making that connection. And now what I want you to do is I want you to focus your eyes and your mind just on the tip of your thumb. And I want you to bring your thumbs together and I want you to roll them forward 5 times. Don't let them touch. Feel whatever you can feel between the end. Reverse directions. Breathing nice and easy. Now let's do the index finger. Simple roll. Keep them about a half a centimeter apart. Switch. And we're just going to do 5 or 6 rolls both directions, making a connection. Middle finger. You might just feel that little thread of connection between the two. Switch. And the ring finger. 5 or 6 little rolls. Can you feel that finger? Can you feel it pulling? Switch. Just a tickle on the opposite finger. And of course the pinky. Breathing nice and easy. Nothing else in the world. Switch. But the sensation between the pinky finger. Now let's come back to the palm, and I want you to just gently wave and undulate the fingers. See if they're more connected. See if you can feel a pressure individually between each hand. Can you feel that Wei Qi between every finger? Now that we've made that connection, we want to influence the movement of some qi. So first off, let's fill our lower dantian. So take a deep breath in. Now I want you to feel the qi around you. Feel it pressing against your hand as you breathe in and gather it. And as you breathe out, pull it down. Feel it moving through your body, all the way down to your lower tien, almost like you got two reflecting mirrors in front of you. And again, breathing in, gather slowly. Feel the pressure against your hands. Breathing out, leading it down through your body, all the way down to the lower tien. Breathing in. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel that yang qi of the sun pushing against your hand? Breathing out, lead it down, filling your tummy. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Guide it down, breathing out. Now that we have a sense of qi, once again, allow your fingers to undulate and pat against that denser field that you've built up in your lower tummy. And now we're going to lead that qi through the microcosmic orbit, up the du channel, which runs up the spine, up your back, over the top of your head, and then down the front of your body, down the ren channel, the conception vessel, all the way back down to your tummy. So, once again, using the intention, using that connection of your hands, breathing in, pull it up your back, leading it up, breathing out, leading it down the front. Breathing in, lead it up. Visualize white light coming up, and breathing out, visualize white light coming down the front. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just a couple more. Now the du and the ren channel are reservoirs that we use to fill and empty out the 12 major meridians in your body. So first we want to make a connection, make sure that qi is flowing through this cycle of energy, up your back and down your front. Hold it here for a moment. Next we're going to move to the 12 meridians, which is actually one long meridian. And we covered this in a Meridian Cleanse Qigong video that I've done before. I'll put a link below. But once again, we're going to lead it through all 12 meridians, white light, being influenced and moved, alleviating any stagnations. So all the meridians start in the lower tien, so we're going to drop our right hand. We're going to make a connection here with our left, and we're going to breathe in and lead that white light up. And as we breathe out, we lead it down the front portion of the outside of the arm. This is lung channel. Down the front portion of the inside of the forearm to the thumb and first finger. Then we flip the hand over, we lead it up the large intestine channel, up the front portion of the outside of the arm and shoulder. Breathing out, let's move down the lung. Front portion of the outside of the arm, front portion of the inside of the forearm, down to the thumb and first finger. Up the large intestine, up the front portion of the outside of the arm. Here we'll make a connection to the stomach channel, running down over the chest, the sides of the stomach, outside of the thigh, down the shin to the second and third toe, then coming up the middle portion of the inside of the leg, up the spleen channel. White light comes up, comes out to the hip, up the sides of the body, where we'll now connect to the heart channel, rear portion of the inside of the arm, all the way down to the pinky finger. Flipping over, rear portion of the outside of the arm. This is the small intestine channel, up over that shoulder. Let's do the same on the other side. Down the heart channel, leading that qi Up the small intestine once again, up with that shoulder, where we'll connect to the bladder channel at the eyes, leading up over the top of the head, and then down the entire back of the body, down the calves, all the way down to the pinky toe, where we'll pick up the kidney channel, rear portion of the inside of the leg, leading up. White light coming up just off center line, where we're going to connect now to the pericardium channel running down the inside. Flipping it over, we're going to lead it up the sanjiao. Once again, breathing out down the pericardium. Up the sanjiao. Bring it up and connect to the gallbladder channel, side of the body, all the way down the side of the body, moving energy all the way down. Where last channel will pick up the liver channel, front portion of the inside of the leg, out to the hips, the chest, the throat, the eyes, and up to the crown of the head, and then extending all the way up 1 foot above us. As we breathe out, we bring that white light back down, filling our lower dantian once again, and we're going to repeat this cycle once again. So left hand leads up, breathing out down the lung. Breathing in up the large intestine. Breathing out down the lung. Breathing up the large intestine. Breathing down the stomach. Breathing up the spleen. Breathing down the heart. Breathing up the small intestine. Breathing out the heart. Breathing up the small intestine. Breathing out the bladder. Breathing up the kidney. Breathing out the pericardium. Breathing in the sanjiao. Breathing out the pericardium. Breathing in the sanjiao. Breathing out the gallbladder. Breathing in the liver. Standing up, breathing out to begin the cycle again. Last time. Breathing in up the midline. Breathing out down the front portion of the outside of the arm to the front portion of the inside of the arm, down the lung channel. Breathing in up the front portion of the outside of the arm, up the large intestine. Same thing on the left, down the lung, up the large intestine. Connect to the stomach, sides of the chest and abs, outside of the hip and thigh, outside of the shin, down to the second toe. Connecting to the spleen channel, middle portion of the inside of the leg, crossing out to the hip, and up the sides of the chest, connecting to the heart, rear portion of the inside of the arm, flipping over, rear portion of the outside of the arm, small intestine over that shoulder blade, down the rear portion of the inside of the arm, down the heart, breathing in, up the small intestine, connecting to the bladder, up over the head, down the paraspinals, the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, down to the pinky toe. Up the kidney, rear portion of the inside of the leg, just off center line, connecting to the pericardium, middle portion of the inside of the arm. And then Sanjiao, the organ without shape. It's the relationship between three areas of fluid movement in the body. Breathing in. Up that Sanjiao, we're going to connect to the gallbladder, breathing out, down the sides of the body. And last, up that liver, front portion of the inside of the leg, to the hip, the chest, the throat, the eyes, to the crown, extending up, stretch, and breathing out, back down to the lower dantian. Now that all the meridians are cleansed of any stagnations and the energy is moving, let's reinforce that Wei Qi bubble all around us. So we're going to breathe in, cross the midline, mixing yin and yang. We're going to breathe in, hold that Qi in the lung. We're going to pull the hands away, visualizing pulling out anything sad, sick, and gray. And then we're going to turn our hands over and transmute and transform it into beautiful white light, clearing any holes, filling in any holes that may be in that Wei Qi bubble, protecting you. Once again, breathing in. Retain the breath, pull out. Turn 45 to the right, breathing out. Fill in any holes in the bubble. Back to center, breathing in. Retain the breath. 45 left. Back to center, breathing in. Retain. Turn 90 right. Filling in front and back. Breathing in. Retain. 90 left. One last time to the center, breathing in. And paint. Step your feet together. Cross your hands. One last cleansing breath, breathing in and out. 2 to finish. And out. Last breath. As slowly as possible. Gather the light. Melt it down over your body. At the bottom, raise a little wisdom water to the kidney. At the heart, turn it over, wash down the heart fire. Leading up and compress. So well done. So this very simple healing practice can be used as much as you like. Use it every day if you like. Once again, if you're feeling mentally, emotionally, physically sick, if you feel like you're not healing, if you feel like you've just had that crazy long day and need to replenish, Qigong is there to heal you. All you gotta do is give it a try. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, do me a favor, share this video with your friends, your family. Help me to help other people. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.